therefore greater than the Etruscan? Not he. Rome fell, and the Roman phenomenon with it. But Italy today is far more Etruscan in pulse than Roman, and it will always be so. The Etruscan element is like the grass of the field, and that's true. If you go to Italy, it's not Roman, it's not conquering, it isn't brute force. It's delicate sensitivity in art, in design, in just about everything that they do, in cooking and so on. And it's Etruscan. He looks at this one place and he sees another symbol that he's interested in, the navel, and the patera and the mundum. A round saucer with a raised knob in the center is what he's seeing in this one museum. It's a symbol of the living cell, he says, with its nucleus. The indivisible God of the beginning, which remains alive and unbroken, and the eternal quick of all things. There's a favorite word that he's going to start to talk about. And it becomes the sun of the firmament and the lotus of the waters. And here he's waxing really poetic. So within each man, this quick idea that he has, which is a word you rarely hear. And the sun maintains its own quick living force, unbroken forever. And there's a living quick of the sea is alive. And all the waters, and every living created thing has its own unfailing quick. So within each man or woman is the quick of him or her. When he is a baby and when he is old, the same quick, some spark, unborn, undying, vivid, life, electron. And this is what is symbolized in this patera here, which were made, he knows these things by intuition. How he knows these things, I have no idea. It's quite an amazing thing. Look at the next page about Etruscan art and the leaders called the Lucumones, the prince magistrates. They were not aristocrats in the Germanic sense. They were first and foremost leaders in the sacred mysteries. The magistrates then of family and wealth, so there's always a touch of vital life, of life significance. So now let's go. The tombs is where we really want to go. It's useless to look at Etruscan things before the tombs, number 3 section. For uplift, if you want uplift, go to the Greek, the Gothic. But if you love the odd, spontaneous forms that are never standardized, go to the Etruscans. But the fact that the very fullness of museums makes one rush through them, like I said. See, the museums are so full of stuff that you get exhausted. So they go to this new place, which is not just tumuli or mounds. It's another necropolis. You go down into these tombs. His guide has a lamp and a little terrier dog with him. I think it's page 34. The lamp begins to shine and smell, and they go into it. Now, of course, they have little electric lights that you turn on with a big clatter. It's horrible now, but they put glass over everything so nobody can deface them or the humidity can't get them. But anyway, the guide's lamp flares up to so few tourists at that time, and you're inside this something bare and familiar. But not like the splendid tombs at Chibetri. It is the tomb of hunting and fishing, and I wish I could show you, I wish you had a picture of it. I have a picture of it. I don't know if I can give it to you quick, so I don't have much more time for this. But I'll see if I can show you. Oh, here it is. These are the tombs. It's almost impossible to see, but they've got birds flying here in the sky, boats on the water, half-naked fishermen jumping into the water, porpoises jumping out of the water, divers diving into the sea, birds flying across the sky. It's all, as he says, quick with life. This is on the tomb wall. No Buddhas or Jesus or stuff like that. Just life. The scene is natural as life. It gets heavy, archaic, fullness of meaning. It's the death banquet. You have these banqueters too. On one wall there'll be people having a meal like the Last Supper. The dead man banqueting in the underworld. But the underworld for the Etruscans was a gay place. There was a profound belief in life. For the life of earth was so good, the life below could not be but a continuance of it. It's still vivid in painted tombs. There's certain dance and glamour in all the movements, even in the naked slave men. There are no mean downtrodden menials like later Romans. The slaves in tombs here are surging with full life. We go up the steps and old dog shambles. and they go down into another tomb. And this is the tomb of the leopards. And the paintings are fresh and alive, ochre reds and blacks. A beautiful color. The walls of this little tomb have a real delight, vivid, life-accepting fullness of the people with real fullness.